Welcome everyone back to the channel. Yes, welcome to the Football TV, and I'm your host here, Lawrence, giving you the best football news and the best match analysis you can get anywhere around the world. Now, we're going to be talking about transfers right now because yes, transfer is really getting hot. We have a year we go. Very interesting to say this because this is one of the sagas that have been looming and looming. We still have one more big saga to conclude, but one down, then one to go. Another one also coming up. But we're going to talk about Sesko. Yes, yeah, so here we go for Manchester United, obviously confirming the sources throughout today, and then finally confirmed. And then we talk about Nicholas Jackson. We talk about Barca, a lot of news coming from Barca. Then we go over to Isak. All right, then let's dive into the video. First of all, we'll talk about Barca. Yes, one of their key players, the defender Inigo Martinez, is going to Nassir. Yes, where Ronaldo is. He has a clause. He had a clause in his contract that says that if a Saudi Pro League comes for him, he's going to go. So the contract had been terminated. There was no money, no form of cash for him. The contract was terminated and he was free to leave. I don't know what type of clause that was, but very impressive. So contract was terminated and he was free to leave. So he has joined the Saudi Al Nassr team now, and he's no longer in the Barca squad, contract termination, and he has in turn saved Barca some, I think, 11 million pounds for salary or so that was remaining, and that's a very good one. Then, still on Barca, Marc-Andre ter Stegen has been stripped from the captaincy of Barcelona Football Club. So Marc-Andre ter Stegen is no longer the captain of Barca. I think it's because some of the new keepers were given preference, and also they got some signing, and then they extended some contract of other keepers, and he's not handling it well as a professional. But he's injured because would have said he had interest earlier on in the season from other clubs, earlier on in the transfer market from other clubs, but right now he's injured, so he's not going anywhere, and it's not looking very nice for him. So they have stripped him up of the captaincy. I believe there's an internal battle between ter Stegen and the Barcelona board. So that's what is leading to him being stripped of the captaincy. It is very sad, but it is what it is. These things are not easily judged, so it is what it is. All right, we'll go over to Sesko. Yes, it is a year we go. Congratulations to Manchester United. I said when you're big, you're big. And if you remember very well, I hate to say I told you so, but I did tell you so, that internally it was leaked. Even before Fabrizio Romano posted, I told you that internally it was leaked that this guy is going to Manchester United. He was waiting for Manchester United because it made no sense that Newcastle was bidding and bidding and bidding and talking and talking and talking. He would have gone to Newcastle long ago, but he didn't. So he was waiting for Manchester United, and Manchester United was the better club to go to. Though he sacrificed a lot to go to Manchester United, even his agent had to do a bit of a cut in price. Yes, they cut down his bonuses and everything to go to Manchester United. Even the bid Manchester United offered was 75 plus 10. So everything was around 85 million pounds, while Newcastle offered around 90 million pounds. I think 5 million pounds, sorry, euros, 5 million euros difference. So, but this is what it is. He's going to man. They wanted him to even wait. His agent was speaking to him. He should wait and fly tomorrow, but he said no. He's flying tonight. He's going to be there tomorrow morning to do his medical. That's how bad he wanted to go to Manchester United. So let's not get it twisted. He wanted to go to Manchester United. I don't think he would have even wanted to go to Arsenal, because someone that wants to go to United might not really want to go to Arsenal. Arsenal have already gotten Gyökeres. So this is very interesting right now because the top 10 strikers are in the Premier League now. When you talk of top number 9s, the gun shooters, they are in the Premier League. Talk of Haaland, talk of Isak, talk of Gyökeres now, talk of Sesko now, talk of Ekitike now. They are in the Premier League, man. There's no Premier League is going to be very, very hot. We are coming for the Champions League. We are coming with all we have. So get ready for us. All right, then Newcastle have now lost a lot. Yes, they are going through a lot. So if you're a Newcastle fan, I'm so sorry. Bear with us, but we understand your pains, yes, because they've lost a lot of strikers. They've gone for a lot of players, not just strikers. So they've also backed down from the Gay deal. Yes, they wanted to go for Mark Gay, Crystal Palace, when they also know that Liverpool is interested in this player and the player is interested in Liverpool. They just backed out because there's no need. So it has given Liverpool the upper hand there. And let's see what Crystal Palace will do to in order to sell the player. Then Newcastle are now focusing on Nicholas Jackson, yes, from Chelsea. Meanwhile, Chelsea have told Jackson they can't continue, so Jackson and Chelsea are parting ways. So Jackson will leave Chelsea this summer, and the transfer price is setting for him is £80 million. Yes, anything ready to pay 80, but they are going to actually bid it down because nobody's going to pay £80 million for Jackson. Just the same way we're pricing Nunez too. So no one is going to bid 80 million for him. They will actually break it down since they actually wanted to leave. So Spurs and Newcastle are interested. Spurs are going to be very, very interested, especially when Richarlison leaves. They are going to be very, because there will be interest for Richarlison. So once Richarlison leaves, Spurs are going to come in with full force for Nicholas Jackson. So I feel Newcastle should just tie him down since they have that amount of money to spend on Sesko. Sesko doesn't want them. They can spend it easily on Nicholas Jackson. Just give them the £80 million and carry your player. If you want to go and start bidding and wasting your time, that's on you again. So it's better you get this guy. Yes, and they are going for the centre back Tau. This Tau from AC Milan. They are interested in him and they think he's a better option to them than Gehi. Yes. Now back to Alexander Isak, which is the last saga of the transfer market. He have sent a clear message to Newcastle that he is not going to play for them again. Yes, no matter what they do, he is not playing for Newcastle again. So Eddie Howe can kiss him goodbye. He was actually asked to go and train alone. Yes, by the coach and the board. He should train alone. He should not train with the players. You know, I think that is the best because he is bringing a different kind of energy to the team. So you cannot bring that energy to training. If I was a coach, I would have done the same thing. Go and train alone. You can't bring that energy to training. Yes, it's not going to be fair. Other players are there too, and they are focused on the project. You are not bringing a different energy. You're not focused on the project. You want to leave the club, and you can't come and train with us. That's just a simple thing. So that is that for that. And Liverpool are waiting for Newcastle to open the door. Liverpool is not going to submit more bids for this guy. Forget about sister in Liverpool are preparing to submit a bid eminent, this, that. No, Liverpool are not submitting any other bid. They know that the player wants to leave and they are waiting for Newcastle to open the door. Once Newcastle open the door, Liverpool will come in and take Isak and move out. Yes. So, and that door we are talking about might be Nicholas Jackson. If they get Nicholas Jackson, Liverpool can easily go for Alexander Isak. Yes, and so guys, that's all for today. That's all for the video. If you're new, please hit the like button, turn on the notification bell after subscribing for more information and more news on the football transfer market and the season ahead. Yes, do like the video. Tell us what you think. Comments. Tell us what you think. Okay, I will reply your comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.